It's so crazy when I sit back and look at how much YouTube has changed my life. Even though my channel is not currently growing, I started this channel 5 years ago. I gave it the name Jazz Up My Style because I really thought that I was going to get into fashion, and surprisingly I started to fall in love with makeup. I was watching a lot of beauty creators at the time and I fell in love with them, and I was like, I want to do this. I was very creative with my makeup. I was learning it and I was like, I can share this with my audience. It seemed fun at the time and I was spending thousands and thousands of dollars. I also did a lot of things to make myself stand out that I'm not particularly proud of, but when I look back on it, I'm very glad that I did those things because it shows my growth and it shows what I want to do and what I don't want to do for my channel moving forward. At that time, growing on my channel was the goal. The goal was for me to go viral, for me to stand out from the rest, because that's what you hear from creators that you watch nowadays. Stand out, stand out, stand out. You hear that all the time. And I was doing any and everything in order for me to stand out. I did a Lego video, makeup tutorial. I did a video where I put a crazy baby mask on my face and I was just showing out. When you look at creators that you follow online, if you're like a beauty creator or whatever niche you're in, you look at these creators and you realize that there is something about them that makes them stand out, and you feel like you need to have that it factor. I'm using air quotations. You need to have that it factor in order for you to stand out. And I did that so much that what the kids say, you get lost in the sauce. I basically did just that. I got lost in the sauce. I currently watch Tiffany from Tiffany TV, and her video, I will link it down below. It resonated with me so much, and basically she was just telling us that instead of us trying to work so hard to be different, like just be you. And something so simple was so profound because I was like, yo, I've been doing all of this stuff to make myself stand out, and it's still in all, my channel was not growing. It was not growing at all. I stayed fixated on those numbers, and I did a lot of things. I did constant giveaways. I tried to do collaborations with people to make myself stand out, and I would get frustrated every single time when things didn't go my way. And it was because I was forcing it. I was forcing the followers. I was forcing people to love me, and I became one of those people that I currently don't like. I don't like pick-me people, but I became a pick-me type of woman, and I am low-key ashamed of that I put myself out there in a predicament where I'm forcing people to love me. And I guess that says a lot about myself and shows that, you know, I currently need to work on myself a lot more. But at least I got to realize that that is not the way to be. If people are gonna watch your content, they're gonna watch your content. Regardless of whether if you have great editing skills, whether if you have the perfect camera, the perfect lighting and all that stuff, and that's what I did. I was so fixated on that. I was recording on a dirty phone at the time. I had no lighting. I relied on the sun at the time, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I stood fixated on that. I would watch my videos after I edit them and I would be so ashamed, but in my mind, I'm like, I need to put up the content. I need to post it up. Consistency is key, and the more I continue to post videos, the more I'm gonna get noticed. And in a way that is true, but staying so fixated on the type of content that I was putting out there and how the video looked, I'm like, I should just post the content. People are gonna watch you. When you develop an audience, people are going to gravitate towards you if they love you, if they love your personality. If you got what it takes, they're gonna fall in love with you regardless of what your video looks like. And honestly, I wish I knew that back then. YouTube has changed my life in a positive way because now that I am currently changing and switching up my niche just a little bit, I'm realizing that I don't have to just do beauty content. I don't have to just stay in a box. I don't have to fake my personality in order for me to stand out. I don't have to do crazy things to make people love me. I don't need to collaborate with creators and convince them that, hey, I'm such an amazing person, you should collaborate with me. I don't need to do these things anymore in order for me to stand out. And now that I'm currently switching up my niche a little bit, I'm still gonna be doing a little bit of beauty content, but why put myself in a box? Why do we need to niche down? Why do we need to just do one thing on our channel. There's so many things that you can do. Sometimes a lot of people just fall out of love for the thing that their channel had originally started with. And I stopped wearing makeup for a while. The pandemic happened. I got into skincare. I stopped wearing makeup like that. And I wasn't buying it as much. I was buying skincare and I just fell into a depression and life happened. I had surgery on my spine, so content stopped. And there's a lot of factors because real life happens when you're a content creator. But I stood so fixated on that of, oh my God, I'm taking so much time away from my channel. There's other creators that are doing things that I wanted to do, and I'm just constantly comparing myself and feeling bad that I'm not at the place that creators that I was watching that was growing with me at the time, I wasn't in the same space as them, and I was constantly comparing myself. And when you do that to yourself, you have like this huge insecurity that is hindering you from just being yourself, hindering you from creating your best work. And I low-key realized that when I am just doing my candid videos where maybe I don't get as dolled up, maybe I don't put clothes on, because that's a thing. I like to do my videos sometimes without a shirt. I'll let you see my shoulders. You won't see anything because YouTube flags you for that, obviously. But I want to just be myself. I just want to showcase my personality. And for those who are gonna rock with me, you're gonna rock with me. And for those who I'm not their cup of tea, that's also okay. It's not necessarily a bad thing. So who knows? My channel is currently at 9K subscribers. And if it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at least I'm currently doing content that I enjoy, content that I have fun with, because if it's forced content, I'm not gonna wanna do it. I'm not gonna sit here and give you my all. If it's something that's fun and something that I genuinely want to talk about, then it's something that is going to be way better than forced content. I used to force jokes and just crazy things and spending thousands and thousands of dollars to get the new makeup releases. And I used to get upset when content creators would come out with their videos before mine when there was a new makeup release. And it's just ridiculous. It was driving me crazy. And I would get so frustrated with myself because I'm like, oh my God, if I would have just got home from Ulta at least an hour before this creator, I would have had my video up. And it's like, it didn't even matter who did their video first. If they were gonna watch that creator, they were gonna watch that creator. If they were gonna watch me, they were gonna watch me for whatever reason. It had nothing to do with who did their video first. And I'm so glad that I'm not currently in that space anymore, because it really takes a toll on your body. It takes a toll on your content. It takes a toll on your just everything. YouTube has helped me to become more confident in just being myself and just being my authentic self and just giving you guys me. Now I feel so much better knowing that I'm creating content that is me, content that is not making me stand out, but it's content that I genuinely love and that I want to talk about. So even though I did beauty in the past, it doesn't mean that I won't continue on doing beauty, but I want to talk about my self-healing journey. I want to talk about ways that I boosted up my confidence. I want to talk about my life journey, my healing journey after spine surgery. There's so many other wonderful things that I want to talk about, and I want to share that with my audience now. So who knows where in the world is my channel going to lead me, but I am okay with that because I feel so much better about myself. I don't need to stand out from everybody. I don't need to do crazy things in order to get myself noticed. I don't need that viral video. If it happens, it happens. And when you really look at it, at the end of the day, what is meant for you is meant for you. It's gonna come at its divine time, and it's gonna happen when it's not forced. It's just gonna come. And that is something that I have learned, especially during this whole healing journey. I've learned that things just come when it's meant to happen for you. If it's destined in the cards for me to blow up on YouTube, then I will greatly receive it and embrace it and be so grateful for it. But if it's not in the cards, that is okay. I'm still gonna continue on doing my content. I'm still gonna continue to show up because this is something that I genuinely want to do now. And now that I am doing the things that I love, I am so much more passionate about what I'm putting out there. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of my journey. And I know in my heart that I am going to elevate, and not just in subscribers subscribers, but I'm elevating mentally. And that is the whole part of your YouTube experience. I know a lot of people may disagree and they feel like, well, what is the point of you doing YouTube if you don't want to grow, if you don't want to go viral? I want to be happy. You know, I want to be happy. I want to give information. I want to be inspirational and motivational to people. I want to learn and grow with everyone together. And I overall just want to have fun. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. I don't think that that is something that's going to hinder me. I don't think that at all. And I feel like that is just going to make me just enjoy the process a whole lot more than I did before. So yeah, that is how YouTube has changed my life, even though my channel is currently not growing right now, but it's okay. I'm having fun with it and I am enjoying myself. Click that subscribe button and tap that bell so you can be notified of all of my future videos, so that way you can stay in touch with me and to watch my growth. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you in my next video. Peace.